Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I, Mokshesh Doshi,
And I, Babita Chaudhary,
take the privilege to welcome you all to this National Award Ceremony for Social Work for Colleges, Bhavishya Bharat, walking today towards tomorrow.
and it is our pleasure to welcome you all to this wonderful program with great exhilaration and immense exaltation. Honor.
We request everyone to rise for the college anthem.
दे मुझे स्वर भारती दे भावना राष्ट्रीय हो रहे भाईचारे से सभी दूसरे के दर्द दुख से मुंह नहीं मोड़े कभी मदद की
Led by John Maxwell. A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. I would now request the director of MKES Group of Institutes, Dr. Mrs. Ansi Jose, to give the welcome address.
Good morning, everyone. Distinguished guests, my colleague and principal, Dr. Maushami Datta, Vice Principal, Dr. Mona Mehta, Director of our business school, Dr. Varsha Nabre, fellow principals from various colleges and delegates from various colleges, and my student friends. I'm full of emotions today because we are celebrating 75 years of India's independence, and our college is celebrating 40 years of its existence. And lot of all my faculty members, let me take, whether it is my junior college, whether it is my senior college, the commitment is a passion for them. It's not a commitment, it's a passion. You must have heard our anthem. We are trying to groom the children to be better citizens for tomorrow. And that's why today's theme is walking today towards tomorrow. The whole program, the ideation of the whole program, the whole award is by none other than our Professor Nelson. Let me call him, and I think he needs a special applause for his commitment and passion towards social work. N number of projects. He comes to me at least, with one project or other. Every year he starts something new. You must have seen a lot of projects which he is handling. And definitely, my dear students, you are the backbone for Professor Nelson. The way my students are committed, the way my students are socially inclined, I think I salute all of you for your good work, what you are doing. We have invited entries. I think 116 entries were there. So we have seen the entries from north to south, east to west, at a central place called Mumbai. So that's something really wonderful. And 86 colleges participated, and today we have shortlisted number. I know the number, but I am not announcing it because the judgment is, they are going to judge the projects, so I am not announcing it. But the response we have got from every institution, it is so wonderful. In fact, some of the institutions became very unhappy because we stuck to the deadline, the last date. They said, we are ready, we just delayed by 1 day to submit it. I said, no. When others followed the deadline, you all should have followed it. So we had to say no. We were very sad about it, but we had to say no. And we did say no for various projects. So, I extend on behalf of my management, on behalf of all my faculty members, all my students, and on behalf of the project person for today, the leader for today, Nelson, on behalf of him, I extend all of you a warm welcome to the Khandwala Parivar, Khandwala campus. The people who came from south, north, east, west, they must be having acres of land to have an educational institution. But when we are in Mumbai metro, every inch is special for us. Every inch, I'm not saying a feet, every inch is very special. So we grow vertically, they grow horizontally, but I'm very happy to say we have so many programs here. Whatever the programs the students are in need to get them employed or to have our focus is mainly to create entrepreneurs. So to create an entrepreneurship, we have those undergraduate programs and PG programs here. So our management is a very visionary management, very supportive management, and any program we take it to them, anything we take it to them, so far, in my 40 years of experience with this institution, I've never heard no from the management. So I think our management also deserves a special appreciation for that. So today it is a very, in the name of social work, we are having a tightrope walk, to decide which project is the best. Every project is definitely best, and to select one from the best in various categories, it will be definitely a very difficult job for the judges, but I am sure that you will definitely do the justice to the participants. So with these few words, I declare this program, this competition, whether we can call it competition, I don't know, or whether we should call it as a motivational aspect for creating more social service to create the students with socially committed students. So that I put it in that way, to create more, the students to be more socially committed. So this we got an opportunity to arrange this program, and I declare this program as open. So once again, let me extend a warm welcome to all the judges and participants and delegates and principal colleagues from various colleges from all across India. Thank you. May God bless you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I now request our driving force, the forever motivation, our respected principal, Professor Dr. Moshmi Datta, to speak about our college.
Good morning. respected judges, Father Dr. Plavendra, Dr. Dinesh Kumar, and Mr. Sudatta Suresh Haldankar. You have to excuse me for my pronunciation. Respected Madam Director of MKES, Dr. Mrs. Ansi Jose, my Vice Principal, Dr. Mona Mehta, my principal colleagues from Maharashtra and from different dimensions of India, Director, MKES Business School, faculty members from different colleges and from Nagindas Khanwala College, and my soul, my students from Nagindas Khanwala and from different colleges of Mumbai. When I come about the college, definitely it's a proud moment every time I speak of Nagindas Khanwala College. Nagindas Khanwala College, born 1983. As Madam said, we are young, we are in the 40th year. 1983, with 2 rooms and 2 traditional programs. Here I stand before you 40 years later with 25 UG programs, 15 PG programs, and 3 research centers, and many, many more to come. We are recently re-accredited by NAC in the 4th cycle with A grade, an ISO 9001-2015 certified institute, Best College Award from University of Mumbai. I take the pride always to say that we have received the Research Excellence Award from none other than Indus Foundation, USA, an Educational Excellence Award from IMC Ramakrishna Bajaj, which is a very prestigious award. And recently, we have stood first in the introduction of New Age programs. We believe in holistic development of the students. And today, as I stand before you for walking today towards tomorrow, how can I forget to congratulate our today's hero, that is Dr. Nelson and his team. This team, Dr. Nelson and his students, they work selflessly 24/7 for all categories of people across Mumbai. I wish him all the best, and I wish the participants also all the best for showcasing their social initiative. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We now request the judges, Father Dr. Plevendran Irudayaswamy, Mr. Sridatta Haldankar, and Dr. Dinesh Kumar to have their seats on the judges panel.
The beauty of taking initiative is that they are always followed by new beginnings and new opportunities. Well, in order to motivate the youth towards the social work, we have come up with Bhavishya Bharat, the National Award Festival for Social Work for Colleges. We aim to make the youth more responsible socially and recognize the people striving for the betterment of the poor and the underprivileged.
Youth with Vision of Nagindas Khandwala College provides numerous platforms to the youth to explore their latent talents. We believe that youth is the driving force of social change. We believe in channelizing the potentialities of youngsters in the right direction. We want to raise up a generation that will create a positive impact in the world we live in. I request the IT team to play the video of YWV.
The war against hunger, education, poverty is truly the mankind's war of liberation. But there are real heroes reaching out to the destitute and relentlessly putting their best foot forward to bring a change. Here we are to cherish their efforts of selfless service, presenting our first category award for Best Social Initiative.
We would like to call our first college for this category, Vivekanand Education Society's College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Autonomous.
This
How does that work?
This is the Sunday School, a place where school dropouts are brought back under the fold of education. The Sunday School is run by young social entrepreneurs of Vivekanand Education Society's College of Arts, Science and Commerce. Here, we are not just teaching these school dropouts academics, but we are also imparting in them values that shall last for a lifetime. Come, let's see. So where was I? There are no learning gaps in children. There are actually opportunity gaps, and I think it is our responsibility to reduce this opportunity gap. Good morning, dignitaries, judges, and ladies and gentlemen. I am Darpan, and other young social entrepreneurs of Vivekanand Education Society's College of Arts, Science and Commerce are helping school dropouts come back in the fold of education. Start. Yeah. So according to some figures, of all the dropouts that happen at all educational institutes, around 62% of them happen at school level. Me and my friends just wanted to help. We wanted to send a handful of students back to school. But then how do we even do it? Because it's a vague statement, right? Sending these school students back to school. Majority of school dropouts have financial strains, so they have to go for jobs. And B, we didn't just want to impart basic literacy to these children. We wanted a structure where we formalize their education, so they have an opportunity to go for higher education without hindering their jobs. And when there is a way, when there is a will, there is a way. So we came across Maharashtra boards, educational boards, form number 17. In short, what is form number 17? It allows anyone who is at least 14 or above and has cleared at least 5th standard to sit as a private candidate for 10th standard. However, these people don't get to go to schools. This is where we saw the opportunity and launched a program called The Sunday School. As evident from the name, we run this school on Sundays where we teach free of cost these school dropouts so that we help them ace their secondary examination. Next slide. So we actually did a door-to-door campaign, and I remember sitting on the admissions desk, that is me there in the corner. First day, we had only one child coming in. And the admission desk was open for 30 days, and on the last day we had around 40 applications. Today I proudly announce that we have sustained 37 students who are studying with us under 3 different mediums, Hindi, English, Marathi, and we have also enrolled them in form number 17. So form number 17 only allows them a center where they get internal 20 marks. Baki ka they don't get any lecture support from any center. So that is what we are providing free of cost. We are all mentors. We had got 50 applications from our college from other students to teach, but we went through a very extensive interview, and we have come with a team of 14 mentors who are not just educating these students, but they are also bestowing values in them and making them inquisitive and democratic. Our college is providing state-of-the-art infrastructure to us free of cost. We also raised books through donations so that we do not financially strain our students. We also provide, based on the state of India's midday meal run by various state governments, a Sunday brunch where we provide them nutritious meals every Sunday. Is it done? 1 minute more? Okay. This is the working of the school. That's the Shanti Niketan way. These are extracurricular activities. That's her teaching maths. So when we started, they didn't know what is 1 plus 1. They also didn't know how to imagine solar system. I personally teach geography. I remember making the classroom dark using a candle, a globe, and making them imagine rotation, revolution. And then we have come this far. Our student has got 18 out of 20. Next. We also started investing in non-Sundays. Next slide. Because Sundays were not enough, we started teaching them on public holidays. What is the way ahead? Here are colleges sitting from across India. But only speaking about Mumbai University has 700 colleges enrolled with us. If we can bring back 37 of them and multiply that number, 700 into 37, it's 25,900 students coming back to school. So at the end, I would say alone, we can do so little. If we join hands together, we can do so much. Thank you. This was the Sunday school. And that there is the Sunday school team. There standing are mentors who teach and a few select students. Thank you so much.
We would like to call our second college for this category, SIES, Nerul College of Arts, Science and Commerce.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nisha Telang, representing SIS Nerul College of Arts, Science and Commerce. ISR, or Institutional Social Responsibility, we are blessed to have a society, a management which has a leadership of how we can engage with the communities and how we can create engaged students. So we were the first group of institutions under Mumbai University where we envisioned in 2012 that institutional social responsibility can be institutionalized as a concept. To stimulate the mind of young students, our management came up with a vision 2025 where we see each SIS institution having their ISR as the face of their institution. To do this, to build a better tomorrow as per our theme, there's nothing better than creating a tomorrow which is educated and includes the rural India, the major part of our country. Our management has adopted villages in Gotegar and other rural areas around Maharashtra where we are building the schools. So Kalgaon and Gotegar village, after doing the survey analysis, we have come up with 2 schools. One is the Ashram Shala, it's a residential school, and another is a school which is a day school. Please move ahead. This is the infrastructure that we have created for the school. So this is the condition of the school before our management took it up, and this is the condition of the school after we have invested in the projects. We have been involved, so after the infrastructural development, our journey doesn't stop there, it moves ahead. These are our adopted schools, this is where we are trying to make the change. I'll request my student to explain you all the various activities that we are conducting in these institutions.
Good afternoon, everyone. As ma'am talked about what the Zilla Parishad Shara of the village Kalgaon was facing and how the management has taken a step in providing them the aid under the infrastructure development, I here start with the implementation put by the students through the outreach programs that were conducted in honor of it. As we know, the situation of the area was not just lacking infrastructure, but there were various other factors affecting the development of the students' education. We, students and staff, have taken up a step in bringing community engagement activities by the motto of development of the educational development of the students. So, an initiative was taken by the ISR department with the different extension committees, namely 2 college activities, that is Pustakalaya Book Donation Drive and Backpack Hope, a stationery and school supply drive, were conducted in respect to the villages Kalgaon, Gotikar and Chinchavan. As mentioned, our first activity, which was Pustakalaya Book Donation Drive, was conducted from the period 28th to 5th February. The social and the learning objective was to build a community library for the upliftment of the beneficiary villages Kalgaon and Gotikar, and to strive for the overall growth by morally educating them through the books. We had collected biographies, magazines, inspirational books, articles, artworks, literature books, encyclopedias which were in the language of Hindi and Marathi. A total number of 200 articles were collected for the donation. Not only the staff but also the students contributed to the donation drive. Coming on to the next activity, which was Backpack of Hope, which was a stationery and a school supply donation drive, which was conducted from the period 5th August to the 11th August. The aim was to contribute towards the educational development of the students who were residing in the village Chinchavan. The social and the learning objective was to provide aid to the students in the remote areas with articles that were collected were included notebooks. So, concluding this initiative with the Road Ahead plan, we as an institution, together with the management, staff and student, strive to provide holistic development to the society through maximum participation in the community development activities. So on with a commitment to implement best practices, develop new perspectives and work towards social development, we hope this initiative taken by us can be constituted as a small step towards creating a knowledgeable and empowered rural India. Thank you.
We request you to play the testimonial video.
We would like to call our third college for this category.
SIS या संस्थेच्या वतीनं आमच्या जिल्हा परिषद शाळा कळगाव या शाळेला दिलेली भेट आणि तदनंतर त्यांनी आम्हाला जे काही शाळेचं नूतनीकरण करण्यासंदर्भामध्ये भरघोस अशा प्रकारचा निधी दिला. आजच मुलांच्या वाचनासाठी पुस्तकं मिळालेली आहेत की ज्यांचा त्या मुलांना खूप सारा चांगल्या प्रकारे फायदा होऊ शकेल. एवढ्या सर्व सुविधा मुलांच्यासाठी उपलब्ध झाल्या. मग शौचालय असेल किंवा पाण्याची सुविधा असेल, हँडवॉश स्टेशन असेल, वर्गखोल्यांची सजावट असेल, हे सगळं त्यांच्या माध्यमातून तयार करता आलं.
नमस्कार, माझे नाव करुणा दत्तात्रय वाळिंबे. इयत्ता 7वी शाळा कळगावमध्ये अध्यापन, इमारत, सुविधा, शाळेय परिसर अतिशय कंटाळवाण होता. आम्ही बाथरूम लांबचा फिरत असत, पण आज SIES या संस्थेमुळे शाळेस अतिशय सुंदर रूप प्राप्त झाले. त्यामुळे शाळेचा आम्हाला अभिमान वाटतो. शाळा खूप छान आहे.
पूर्ण रूप शाळेचे बदलून गेल्यामुळे मुले, पालक, ग्रामस्थ व आजूबाजूचे पालक त्यांनाही शाळा आवडली. SIES या संस्थेचे खूप खूप धन्यवाद.
I want to tell all the college participants that if there are any technical glitches, I know the other participants are getting conscious that they're getting extra time. So you don't have to worry. Your efforts are going to be measured and valued. So if there are time constraints here and there, don't worry about it too much. The efforts that you put in for social work cannot be measured in just marks. So we are not going to be very rigid with the time if there are any technical glitches in between. So the other colleges don't have to worry. The work that you have been doing is what the judges are going to look at. तो आगे पीछे 1-2 मिनट हुआ तो कोई colleges टेंशन मत लीजिए. Okay? Just be relaxed because the judges, the shortlisted colleges, let me inform you, the jury we had PPTs, your work, and then they have shortlisted the colleges. So no college and no participant should worry. Social work is not a competition. It is a responsibility that we keep doing every day. So I want the participants and the principals and the teachers not to worry about a college को extra time मिला, ज़्यादा time मिला, कम time मिला. Please don't worry. Judges will definitely value the efforts you are putting in. Thank you so much.
We would now like to call our third college for this category. Gujarat Research Societies, Hansraj Jivandas College of Education, Autonomous, Khar, Mumbai.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Pallavi Talekar, and I'm representing Gujarat Research Society's Hansraj Jivandas College of Education, which is located at Khar, Mumbai. We'll first watch the video, and then I'll share our experiences and more details about the project.
shows your knee, shows your toes.
I am open the tower. च्या डेलना मेहता टीचर आमचा BCPTचा क्लास घेतात. आमच्याकडून नवीन नवीन ॲक्टिव्हिटीज सोडवून घेतात. त्या म्हणून मला इंग्रजी हा विषय खूप सोपा वाटतोय.
HJC या कॉलेजच्या डेल आमच्या शाळेत BCPTचा इंग्रजीचा क्लास घेतात. या क्लासमुळे मला
Thank you very much. Yes. Good morning once again. As I said, I'm representing Hansraj Jivandas College of Education, and I'll be sharing about the social work activities undertaken by our institution. There are various online and offline projects that our college has undertaken, but today I'll be sharing only about one important project that our college has taken up. That's English e-Teach project, which basically was for improvement of English communication skills among vernacular medium students of primary schools. These were the objectives of our project. When we began the project, we first assigned Memorandum of Understanding with Bombay Community Public Trust. We have selected, I'm using term student teachers because we are a teacher education institution, and being teacher education institution, we thought it's really essential to develop, think about the problems faced by the vernacular medium students and work towards it. For this project, the volunteers were provided training at two different levels. College has provided them training with respect to usage of technopedagogy, and even BCPT has provided them the training. This is the schedule of the training program which was organized by BCPT organization. These are some of the screenshots of the training program. After this, there were schools which were allocated to our volunteers. The schools were Marathi medium and Urdu medium schools which are located in Bhandup, Mulund and Thana region. There is a schedule prepared for the sessions to be conducted by our student volunteers. This schedule was modified when the school started in offline mode, keeping in mind availability of the students for these sessions. Then there were WhatsApp groups which were created for communication with parents and the students. All the details with respect to the sessions, the links for the sessions, homework, everything was provided to the students with the help of these WhatsApp groups, and here parents' devices were utilized for the same. The online sessions were conducted utilizing Zoom platform. All the student volunteers have utilized the videos created, developed by BCPT, and of course there were activities which were devised by our student teachers, which has developed the interest among the students in learning English, and of course it has developed the English communication skills among the students. When the college started in offline mode, all the facilities related to these sessions were provided in college campus by us. The homework was a mandatory thing which was provided to all the students here, and in three ways students have submitted the homework. It was in written format, the oral format, and even the video of homeworks were submitted by the students. There were daily logs which were maintained by our student teacher. These were the details of the daily log, and these are the screenshots of the daily log which were maintained by our student teachers. There's a monitoring mechanism wherein the students' daily log was checked critically. The lessons were supervised by HSC teachers, by BCPT teachers, and by school supervisors. And at the same time, there were monthly review meetings with the student volunteers and HSC staff and BCPT officials also. After this mechanism, of course, the students have completed the project and they have provided with the certificate for the successful completion of the project. These are the impacts of our project which could be seen on the students of vernacular medium, on the parents of the students, and with respect to our student teacher. And thus, in some way, we have taken up a small step to uplift the society. So in HSC, we believe only a life lived for others is a life worth lived. Thank you very much.
We would like to request the IT team to kindly present the video of our fourth college for this category, Sanatan Dharma College, Kerala.
Good morning, I'm Dr. Lakshmi S. Good morning. I'm Dr. Lakshmi S., National Service Scheme Program Officer of Sanadana Dharma College, Alappuzha, Kerala. It's indeed a great privilege for us to present before you in this great event, Bhavishya, which is an award festival organized with respect to the 75th year of Indian independence. When the country celebrates Azadi Ki Amrit Mahotsav, our college, Sanadana Dharma College, Alappuzha, is also celebrating 75 years of glorious journey. A quick recap into what our college is. Sanadana Dharma College is a premier institution in Alappuzha affiliated with the University of Kerala. This college was established in 1946 with the initiative of Sri K. Parthasarathi Iyengar and Sri V. Sundararaju Naidu as an extension of Sanadana Dharma Vidyashala established in 1905 by Rao Bahadur K. A. Krishna Iyengar and Dr. K. S. Venkatrama Naidu, under the auspices of Alappuzha chapter of Theosophical Society led by Srimati Annie Besant. The college has been recognized by the University Grants Commission and is re-accredited by A+ by NAC in the third cycle. Presently, the college has 12 teaching departments which offers 13 undergraduate, 9 postgraduate courses in Arts, Science and Commerce, and all the postgraduate departments are research centers as well. The college is governed by a management committee headed by Sri P. Krishnakumar as a manager. Presently, Dr. N. Saraswati Andarjanam, Associate Professor in English, is the principal of the college. Along with the college, the National Service Scheme unit of our college has also a history to see. It has been 50 years since the unit has been launched in our college. Not me, but you, our motto. NSS unit was started in SD College in the year 1971. Presently, 2 units are functioning in the college with a volunteer strength of 200. Our unit undertakes and performs almost all regular and special activities directed by the university and the state side. Apart from that, we undertake many special programs, special activities as per the need of the time. Due to our social responsibilities, the unit has received several awards during the past 50 years for the best unit, many times for the best volunteer, and also for the best program officers. Presently, Dr. Lakshmi and Dr. Needa Prasad are serving as program officers. The project that we presented before you in this great festival, Bhavishya, is Prayanam, the mega project of our unit last year, which was a donation of a tri-scooter with lottery to a disabled person, Sri Jalil, to sell lottery tickets for his livelihood. Sri Jalil is a handicapped person with a sick wife and an old mother, and he is the only earning member for his family. The fund for this was collected by many means. It was very difficult, especially as it was a COVID time. Students collected funds from all the well-wishers, including the teachers and non-teaching staffs. Management supported us. Apart from that, Patradhanam was another project the students launched, whereby they collected papers, newspapers which were left off after reading from their friends, from the teachers and from their neighbors. This served as a good support, financial support for making this project happen. This project was launched on September 3rd in the Golden Jubilee Auditorium of our college, obeying all the COVID-19 protocols that time. Inaugurated by the then principal Dr. P.R. Unnakrishna Pillai, chief guest of the event was Dr. T.R. Anil Kumar, who served as a best program officer for years in the college. Presently, he is the principal of UIT Alappuzha. The tri-scooter along with the tickets was given to Sri Jalil on that day. Surely it is found that this has served as a good means for earning for Sri Jalil. Other major activities of our unit are: we donated a calf on November 1st last year to a poor family. We donate blood at least twice or thrice a year. Many palliative care initiatives are undertaken, including a wheelchair donation every year. And the last of all, we donated, we have built a house for another girl child who is more than 50% disabled in our college, and that has been donated last month. These are the major activities. Thank you for being selecting us in the best 5 in this Bhavishya festival. Thank you.
Forward in the National Award WhatsApp group, all the teachers, principals, I have sent the YouTube live link. Please take a moment and forward it to your college groups. I already reminded you all in the morning. Your students, your colleagues, your friends can all watch it live on YouTube. Forward it to your college groups, to all the different groups in your college: NSS, Rotary Club, Students' Council, Teachers Group, non-teaching staff group, the management groups, and send it to your family groups also. Let everyone watch it. It is a great moment for all of you. So please take that moment, forward it as the show goes on. Thank you. That will be a great thing. We'll get a lot of views. Keep the YouTube link as your WhatsApp story and Instagram story.
For this category, Newman College, Kerala.
Share a
Please play the video.
Share a Bread Midday Meal is one of the prominent social empowerment program run by the initiative of Newman College community under the leadership of Newman College NCC. The project aims to provide food to the needy people of the society. Around 500 food packets are collected in a day within the college community and distributed among the inhabitants of Divirekshalayam, a retarded ones situated near to Todupuzha. Approximately food packets worth Rs 1 crore were collected during the last 7 years under this project. This is our daily routine. However, we extend our helping hands to those who are in need when emergency situations arise. Distribution of food during Gaja and
Respected dignitaries, judges, great gurus, and well-disciplined students of NK College, good morning all. Myself, Captain Prajesh Matthew, representing Newman College, which is situated in the rural district of Idukki in Kerala. And I would like to introduce an initiative which is taken by NCC and well supported by our college community, which is called Share a Bread program. Can you please play the slides? Okay, next slide. As we said, our college is established in 1964, Enactus HR College. And next slide. We started this initiative in 2013, and this is a fight against hunger. We are collecting tiffin boxes from our student community and channelizing these food boxes to a mentally retarded home mainly, where there is 260 mentally challenged inhabitants, and daily we are doing it. 500 food boxes are collecting daily, and for the last 7 years we collected food worth 1 crore rupees, more than 1 crore rupees. That is our specialty. We have 2,000 students, and 100 students are directly participating in this program and well supported by the remaining. That is the uniqueness of our program. Please, next. So we have a lot of objectives. I am not explaining it. Next. Next slide, please. So this is the modus of operandi. We will inform the first year students about this program. They will be given a box. The food will be collected in a destination point in the college, and it will be transferred to the Virakshale, where these mentally challenged people are inhabited. Then after the successful, please next slide, completion of, next slide, our project, we extended this project to meet the social challenges. You know, we are affected by floods in Kerala. So we helped by collecting foods in Oakley cyclone. About 12 lakh rupees food materials are collected and distributed in the coastal areas of Ernakulam district and Alapi. In flood 2018, we collected 70 lakh with the help of our college community and supported by the society. In Gaja cyclone, we could collect 8 lakh rupees. Then it is not rupee, it is the food materials. And in flood 2019, we collected 15 lakh food materials. So around 52 lakhs we could collect. So there is a lot of social benefits, like as I told you, 1 crore rupees of food is already collected. We are focusing on the marginalized inhabitants. They are actually unwanted elements in the society. We are holding them. And we are mainly focusing to develop the attitude of concern for others in our students. That will definitely affect their personality. And it is actually a shield against hunger in the case of unexpected situations like the social and natural disasters like cyclone, etc. Next. So these are some areas. Next. Next. These are the media coverage to our various programs. It is highly appreciated by the media and the society at large. Next. So these are some areas. Next. And this is our slogan: if you cannot feed 100 people, then feed just one. That is the motto we are given to our college community. Like Saint Mother Teresa said, they are taking it in their heart, and even this PowerPoint and video are made by our students. And we are really grateful to this college because we started it for the 9 years, and now we are getting a chance like this. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Why do you need to study? Why do you have to be financially independent? Stop taking stand for yourself.
These are the things which women get to hear every day. But there are heroes to help all the women out there to determine their self-worth, choices, rights, and bring out the social change for them. Here we are to appreciate their bold gestures. Presenting our category number 2, Best Social Initiative for Women Empowerment and Girl Child Education.
We would like to call the first college for this category, SMES Srimati Sunanda Praveen, Gambhirchand College of Nursing.
Good morning, esteemed judges, principals, teachers, and my dear students. Okay, it gives me immense pleasure to stand before you for presenting this category award. First of all, I thank for shortlisting our college for this award. I belong to Seva Mandal Education Trust, in that the College of Srimati Sunanda Praveen Gambhirchand College of Nursing. And here we are. Our Trust lives with the motto of empowering women. And ours is a professional college which provides nursing education to the students. I would like to tell you that Dharavi, as everybody knows, is one of the biggest slum in Asia. And we have about 90% of our students coming from this Dharavi area, wherein they are not affording even 2 times meal. The families are extremely poor, and here we are providing them professional nursing education. So may I request to please play the video first?
आज से अब से आन मेरी मैं तुमको ना छूने दूंगी जान को चाहे चलनी कर दो मान को ना छूने दूंगी आज से अब से आन मेरी मैं तुमको ना छूने दूंगी जान को चाहे चलनी कर दो मान को ना छूने दूंगी छू के देखो दिल मेरा तुम्हें दिल में अपने भर लूंगी पर छेड़ के देखो तुम मुझको मैं तुमको नहीं छोड़ूंगी मैं तुमको नहीं छोड़ूंगी तुमको नहीं छोड़ूंगी
Thank you. I would now request to play the slides, please. So as I said, in our campus we have about 8 colleges and we provide nursing education, and the students belong to this socio-economic poor marginalized group. Yeah. Yeah. Next slide, please. So in tune with the motto of our society, we try to empower our women, empower our students, not just economically, that's the main motto. However, we have various other domains like safety of the women, health, law, psychosocial and gender equality that we take and cater to. Next slide, please. So the scope of empowerment is not just for our college, but we also undertake empowerment into the schools through the students, into the community and into the hospital. Next slide, please. There's some glitch in the, I don't know, the PowerPoint is not actually like this. I don't know, there is some glitch that has happened here. So we do provide rich and varied experience through various hospitals, that is 15 more hospitals that we cater and put our students into for getting this education. One of the best and important thing that we do is, as I said, they come from the poor marginalized group. So we have about 90% of education being sponsored by scholarship, freeship, to the students, so that, as you know, the professional fees are very high. It comes up to 1 lakh and the students are not able to pay this. But yet, through the scholarships, freeships and donorship, we are able to cater to the needs of the students and they are able to pay their fees and complete their professional education. Along with this, we also provide entrepreneur education like becoming a stoma nurse, a diabetic care nurse, a wound care nurse, and many more opportunities. Next, please. Other than this, we also cater to 10 skill development courses under the Kushal Bharat Abhiyan, Pradhan Mantri Kushal Bharat Abhiyan, wherein 276 students from the community have been successfully passed. Next, please. We have 2 schemes, Earn and Learn scheme and the voluntary scholarship payback scheme, wherein in the first scheme, that is Earn and Learn scheme, the students who are not able to complete their studies either because they are poor in their studies and also need to take care of the finances of the family. So these students are provided a stipend of about 11,000 rupees, and the students help in the administrative duties. In return, we have advanced mentors who actually help the students to even complete their education while they are doing this. So that is one of the best scheme that we have. And voluntary scholarship benefit scheme. So those the students who are being benefited with scholarship, these students upon getting a job, they pay back about 10,000 rupees to some other needy students. So this is how the cycle goes on. Next slide. Other than this, we have two projects. One is the Anaj Dan project and one is the Khichdi project, wherein, as I said, they are not able to even carry their tiffin boxes. So we provide Anaj Dan to the needy students as well as Khichdi to the first year students. Next, please. In the women's safety, we have self-defense, cyber sakhi, Nirbhaya Patak, karate squad, and other workshops and seminars safeguarding the women rights, as you saw in the video. Next, please. So these are some of the glimpses. Next, please. Next, please. Nirbhaya Patak. Next. These are karate squads. So these are the students who in return go to the community, to the hospital, and they teach the needy students there or the other students in the schools. Next. We have various workshops and seminars. In the preceding year, we had about 19 activities conducted in this area. Next. We only not take care of all these needs, but also health is taken as a prime thing. So we conduct general health camps, thalassemia detection camp, anemia detection camp, cancer detection camp, and various vaccination drives. And this is not limited to the college, but we also reach out to the community and the rural areas. Next, please. Some of the glimpses. Next. Please keep on moving. Yes. So we also cater to the needs of the students at school. Next. We have been providing vaccination services right from COVID times till date, and this has been appreciated by all the municipal corporation hospitals. Next. Next, please. So women in law is also taken into consideration, and we arrange timely various activities and seminars for it. Next, please. We had a wonderful chance on the Women's Day to call upon various personalities from various fields like police, journalists, hospitals, doctors, nursing services, and NGOs who in return motivated the students. Next, please. Also, we take care of the psychosocial development by celebrating all the festivals and giving a chance to the students to portray their talents. Next, please. Next. Thank you so much.
We would like to call the second college for this category. Band Sanghas, SM Shetty College of Science, Commerce and Management Studies, Powai.
Okay, so we start with the PPT first. So we have the video, I think, first. Okay. So greetings and warm regards to our esteemed dignitaries, judges and all the attendees. The NSS unit of our college has tirelessly worked on the theme Health and Hygiene, Women Empowerment and Education. We program officers Dr. Vijay Vishwakarma and I, Mr. John Menezes, present to you our initiatives in the best social initiative category for women empowerment.
we would like to call the third college for this category, Dr. BMN College of Home Science, Autonomous, Matunga.
When you educate a girl, you educate a nation. Good afternoon to one and all. We, Dr. BMN College of Home Science Autonomous from Mumbai, presents our project Nutri Shiksha, Women Empowerment through Nutrition. The recent National Family Health Survey has identified prevalence of triple burden of malnutrition in the Indian population. Women, especially adolescent girls, are vulnerable to this triple burden of malnutrition, which comprises of undernutrition, overnutrition, and micronutrient deficiencies like anemia. Postgraduate Department of Clinical Nutrition and Dietetics at Dr. BMN College of Home Science addresses this national concern at the grassroots level. As an annual practice, the department engages in providing nutrition literacy to the community in need. These efforts saw an uninterrupted transition to the online mode due to COVID-19 pandemic. The target group of our Nutri Shiksha project was 1,068 women students belonging to 5 different colleges of varied socioeconomic status aged 18 to 25 years. The project had 2 main objectives. The first objective was to address the nutritional concerns faced by this population, and second objective was to provide and empower right nutrition knowledge to these vulnerable sections of the society. Project implementation. Keeping these objectives in mind, the project was implemented by our MSc Clinical Nutrition Dietetics students under the mentorship of faculties via capacity building workshop and development and designing of different online and offline teaching aids. The topics selected for this project were relevant to the triple burden of malnutrition faced by India. Execution. Successful transfer of nutrition knowledge of the above topics was implemented and given by our clinical nutrition and dietetics students to the community through 50 sessions which were conducted in both online and offline mode. The impact of the project was evaluated with the 3 approaches. Next. Results of the pre and post knowledge assessment was taken after each session, which showed an improved understanding of the topics by the beneficiaries. A formal feedback was also taken from all the stakeholders who attended these programs, and majority of them showed that the sessions were informative and interactive. As popularly quoted, Mulgi Shikli Pragati Jali. We, Dr. BMN College of Home Science with Nutri Shiksha, were able to achieve the same. The project enabled women students to increase their nutrition knowledge and their nutrition awareness of healthier lifestyle choices, which can lead them for a better outcome for them and their family. Also, our MSc Clinical Nutrition and Dietetics students expressed their increased interest in pursuing community nutrition outreach program in future. Therefore, fortunately, the Nutri Shiksha project achieved dual empowerment of the community and the educators. The project also identified the need of individual nutrition counseling, and therefore there was an establishment of Poshan Kendra in November 2021. In this, the students provided nutrition consultancy services to individual students under the guidance of registered dietitian, which is also our proud alumni. The way forward, we would like to continue this nutrition literacy program, but however, we would like to extend our scope to a greater community who are in need of right nutrition advice with interactions and collaborations with NGO and corporate organizations. Thank you. Next. Video, please.
1 teaspoon of fennel seed, 10 to 15 leaves of mint.
You have to identify which are the foods that are high in fat and we should not consume them or consume them in a limited amount.
Due to which good bacteria could not survive in his gut. But how did all this happen, Mr. Tacto?
What you really suggest general yamas. Parent guiding helps your amenities.
Thank you.
We would now like to call the fourth college for this category. VPM's RZ HR College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Mulund.
गुड मॉर्निंग वन एंड ऑल प्रेजेंट हियर। मेरा नाम साहिल जायसवाल है। मैं वीपीएम आदि शाह कॉलेज का स्टूडेंट हूँ। आज हिंदी दिवस है करके तो मैं हिंदी में बात कर रहा हूँ। लेट्स स्टार्ट। लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड। मैं एक्सटेंशन कमेटी का मेंबर हूँ और फिर जो हमारे जो बैग सेल करके जो प्रॉफिट्स आते हैं 100% प्रॉफिट हम उस वुमन को देते हैं जो हमारे साथ जुड़ी है। और हम लोग ये भी साथ में इंश्योर करते हैं जो वुमन को हम जो सिखाते हैं अलग अलग डिज़ाइंस के क्लोथ बैग्स अवेयरनेस, और हमने उन्हें बहुत सारी हेल्प किया है। जैसे बहुत सारे गवर्नमेंट स्कीम उसमें वो अपने साथ और 10 वुमेंस लोग को भी सिखाए। इससे क्या होगा, नॉर्मली एक वुमन तो सीखी उसके नीचे और 10, और ऐसे एक चेन क्रिएट होता है। और हम इंश्योर करते हैं, हम ये एक्टिविटी को मॉनिटर करें, जो हमारी जो स्टूडेंट्स है एक्सटेंशन कमेटी और वीपीएम आदि शाह कॉलेज के, वो मॉनिटर करते हैं और उनको हेल्प करते हैं। नॉर्मली जो CSE सेंटर्स होते हैं हमारे मुलुंड के और हमारे नियर बाय रहते हैं, हम उनसे कांटेक्ट करते हैं। जैसे गवर्नमेंट जो पॉलिसीज़ होते हैं जो वुमेंस के रिलेटेड, उनको उनसे बेनिफिट पहुँचे और उनको फाइनेंशियली बेनिफिट हो और हेल्थ बेनिफिट भी हो उसके साथ साथ। प्लीज मूव फॉरवर्ड। ये जो हमने एक्टिविटी कंडक्ट किया था ये उसके ग्लिम्स है। प्लीज नेक्स्ट। हम ये एक्टिविटी 2018 से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं। मार्च 28 से जब महाराष्ट्र में प्लास्टिक बैन हुआ था तो हम लोग ने आइडिया सोचा प्लास्टिक बैन हो तो वाई शुड वी कैरी क्लोथ बैग, और क्लोथ बैग जो हमारी जो वुमेंस है उससे क्यों ना बनाए जो उनको भी हेल्प होगा और उनके साथ साथ और भी वुमेन जो एक्टिविटी में पार्टिसिपेट करेगी उनको भी हेल्प होगा साइड बाय साइड। तो हमने 2018 में स्टार्ट किया था। हम ये एवरी ईयर करते हैं। जो भी कॉलेज में जितने भी हमारे इंटर कॉलेज इवेंट्स और बहुत सारे हमारे सामने जो BMC स्कूल्स है वहाँ पर इवेंट्स होते हैं, हम वहाँ पर ये शोकेस करते हैं। वहाँ के जो पेरेंट्स आते हैं, टीचर्स आते हैं, हम उनको हमारा कॉन्सेप्ट बताते हैं और हम इंकरेज करते हैं आप ये अवेयरनेस सबको बताएं और उनको बेनिफिट पहुँचे लोगों को। नेक्स्ट। यहाँ पर जैसे लिखा है एक वुमन चाहे कुछ भी कर सकती है। वुमन जब कोई भी चीज़ ठान ले वो कुछ भी कर सकती है अपने लाइफ में। जैसे हमारे घर में हमारी माँ है जो मल्टीटास्किंग करती है, ना ही अपने प्रोफेशनल लाइफ अपने पर्सनल लाइफ को भी मैनेज करती है। और ऐसे ही हमें लोगों को बढ़ावा देना चाहिए और हमें वुमेन्स को एंकरेज करना चाहिए सबके साथ। और मैं यही कहना चाहूँगा करके कि हमें लोगों को साथ रहना चाहिए, कम्युनिटी बिल्ड करनी चाहिए और सारे जो भी ग्रुप्स है वुमेंस हो गए, अलग अलग हैंडीकैप पीपल, हम सबको साथ में सपोर्ट करना चाहिए. और थैंक यू. आई रिक्वेस्टेड टू प्ले अ वीडियो.
सवाली आसमां था, जवाबों से भरा है. जरा धूप को बादलों से लड़ने दो, इस दिल को तो गुनगुना करने दो. हाँ कैसी ये हंसी है जो होठों पे फंसी है. जरा गम से तो फासले बढ़ने दो, इस दिन को तो गुदगुदी करने दो.
Thank you, everyone.
We would like to call the fifth college for this category, HR College of Commerce and Economics.
It is said that give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. This is the exact philosophy which we follow at Enactus HR College.
Good afternoon, everyone. At Enactus, students, academics, and business leaders come together and join hands for using a social entrepreneurial approach to build a sustainable community.
Enactus HR College is currently working on two major projects focusing on women empowerment, Project Inayat and Project Ajivika.
Project Inayat. Menstruation has been considered a stigma since primitive times in India. Need assessment conducted by Enactus HRC showed that women living in low-income families are forced to adopt unhygienic means. To solve this, we, number one, conduct menstrual hygiene management session. Second, we employ rural women in making sanitary kits under Project Inayat. These kits are then distributed and sold across the world.
Inayat also follows a community-based model, wherein apart from stitching the kits, we have also employed 12 women as Inayat ambassadors. These women are trained and nurtured to conduct MHM sessions for their community and generate sales of our sanitary kits in return for incentives and a certain percentage of commission. Each Inayat kit, manufactured by a rural woman employed under Project Inayat, comprised 2 waterproof shields, 8 absorbent liners, 1 menstrual chart in a regional language, a pictorial guidance chart, and 2 bars of soap. Let us look at the features. In the year 21-22, we have conducted 23 menstrual hygiene management sessions and we have educated more than 600 menstruators and have sold about 3,538 kits up till now.
Our vision is to work on menstrual cups, open market, and transgender community in near future. Now let's move on to our second project, that is Project Ajivika. The goal being to leverage the stitching skills of rural women by making sustainable items. So we set up a unit in Bhiwandi, Maharashtra, where women from villages can come and explore entrepreneurship.
Here are some of the goods created under Project Ajivika. Eco-friendly canvas tote bags are manufactured for corporate and bulk orders as well. Project Ajivika works on zero waste model. We sell the products through B2B and B2C channels.
We are partnered with Soul Store, a leading e-commerce platform, and we also sell our products through various stalls. In the year 21-22, we have sold a total of 338 products. Our projects have also been covered by various news agencies such as Hindustan Times, Maharashtra Times, etc.
This is our vision for Project Ajivika. In the upcoming year, this is what we have planned. Accelerating our project through global partnership, government affiliations and fundings, research on a new project solving more socio-economic issues. Apart from these, scaling our project through 2 states in India and impacting more lives.
For international competition where India, Enactus HRC has represented India after winning rigorous Indian nationals are. Now let's have a look at our partners and stakeholders.
During 2021 and 22, a total of 23 women have been employed. We generated rupees 5,21,727 from both of our projects. The lives of 93,725 people have been impacted positively. We aspire to impact 4 lakh lives by the next year and multiply it tenfold by 2027. Our team spirit is focusing on adding values in all 3 spheres: people, planet, and prosperity.
Enactus has not only empowered these rural women, but also the students who have worked for these projects. With a head for business and a heart for world, we are Enactus HR College.
Thank you.
जेव्हा मला पहिल्यांदी पिरियड आलं तेव्हा ही MC वगैरे काहीच माहीत नव्हतं. मी शाळेत होती 9वीला शाळेत असताना क्रीडा महोत्सव चालू होता, मार्चचे एंडिंगला असेल. तेव्हा मी घाबरत आईकडे आली. पण चांगले नव्हते तरी पण मी ती बाथरूममध्ये जाऊन आणि ते कपडा वगैरे घेतले. पण या एक दिवशी असं झालं की HR कॉलेजमधून मुलं आली. ते मुलं आली, सगळे मुलांना आम्हाला स्टाफ लोकांनी सगळी माहिती सांगितली. आम्हाला तशी पॅड शिवायला सांगितलं आणि त्याची माहिती सांगितली आणि ते माहिती मुलं आपल्याला प्लास्टिकचे पॅड वापरू नका, याचा एक फायदा झाला का आपले पैसे वाचले.
In March 2018, we started Project Ajivika with the goal of leveraging their stitching skills by manufacturing sustainable items. We hope to empower poor women and improve their social status through Project Ajivika.
इन्होंने टारगेट किया वाड़ा के दूसरे गांव में बस रही औरतों को, जिन्हें इन्होंने एंटरप्रेन्योर बनाने की कोशिश की. Enactus HR कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट्स ये लगातार प्रयास कर रहे हैं कि अपने प्रोजेक्ट को ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों तक पहुंचा सके, जिसके तहत ही इन्होंने महिलाओं को बैग्स बनाना सिखाया और आज ये महिलाएं महीने के 500 रुपए कमाती हैं.
Thank you.
The pivotal role in the existence and development of all living things is led by environment. Each continuous failing action of human is not only affecting the ecosystem, but future generation as well.
Pollution, deforestation, climate change, and whatnot. But there are heroes to help our Mother Earth, ensuring to protect it from all the staggering amounts of damage. Presenting a category number 3, Best Social Initiative for Environmental Sustainability.
We would like to call our first college for that category, Institute of Rural Education, IRE, Wongjing, Thaubal District, Manipur.
First of all, very warm greetings to Nagindas Khandwala College for hosting a beautiful program on a beautiful project undertaken by different colleges, and it's very privileged to be here on behalf of Manipur. I will go with, actually my videos are without edit. It was copied down from the live coverage. Please, first video. time okay? Okay, hold. Thank you. Please go with the slide, please. First of all, I am Dr. Rajiv Kumar, Principal of Institute of Rural Education. I am the chairman of this Go Clean project, which has been undertaken by our institute as our major project. Our main aim was it was established in, actually, we have a collaborative institute of school section established in 1984, then Bachelor of Education, B.Ed course from 2010, 9 to 10, and we established a Bachelor of Fine Arts. Next slide, please. Actually, our institution is a eco-friendly campus, especially we don't find in Mumbai, but the campus is full of greens. Next slide, please. The institution is inspired by the late founder, Ivo Tombi. He is a Bharat Excellency Awardee. Please go ahead. We used to have different brainstorming sessions on the awareness and sensitizations of this environment and pollution control. We also play certain roles and actions to be taken up by different groups where we can take the initiative of this environmental control. Until we are changed, we cannot change our world. So change begins with me. We also look forward to the art and culture, where culture is very important backbone of the society. So society, the image of the society is based on culture. Please. So let me just brief with Go Clean. Go Clean was established in the year 2019 with a big bang, with an idea by our institution, and it was established in 2019, 28th of July. So we have already, till today, we have undertaken 648 days, non-stop. So we start every morning from 5:30 to 6:30, 1 hour devotion every morning. If it is raining, if it is any weather, we used to go and collaborate and clean our surroundings. We are also campaigning just to use plastic bottles and scraps, whichever the toffee, the scraps of the Uncle Chips, whatever polypacks has to be inserted inside the bottles so that we can recycle it and construct it for toilets and other many objects, many structures can be constructed out of these bottles. So this is the main theme which we are propagating to the people of our surroundings, and the message is growing far and wide now. So we have a special page called as Go Clean page. So please kindly refer to that, and thank you so much for inviting me to this Mumbai, and I'm privileged and I am obliged with the hospitality taken up by this beautiful college, and with the dynamic leadership of the director, principal, and all the faculties, and especially Dr. Professor Daniel. Thank you so much for your hospitality, and all the students who you have shown us so many love and affection. I love you all. Thank you once again.
We would like to call our second college for this category, All Saints College, Kerala.
Honorable judges, respected organizing team, and august audience, a very warm good afternoon to one and all. I am Dr. Ayana Jaydev, standing before you to represent All Saints College. At the outset, let me congratulate as well as thank the a team from Nagindas Khandwala College of Commerce, Arts and Management Studies to institute such a great prestigious award, Bhavishya Bharat National Award, and to organize such an award festival so that all the colleges can come here and present our activities in front of you. I am also privileged and happy that All Saints College was also shortlisted in the category of environmental sustainability. So when I stand here, I am the capacity of Program Officer of National Service Scheme of All Saints College. We do a series of activities which give priority to activities to the students so that they can be immersed in the activities which will finally incapacitate them to take up initiatives. So one of the activity that I am going to project here, please next slide, is bus stop cleaning at Madalmukku. Madalmukku is a junction which is very near to All Saints College Junction. That junction also had a very well constructed bus stop. But due to some reason or other, it was completely abandoned and it became a dump yard of so many solid waste, including plastics as well as glass bottles, unusable electronic devices. Gravel was seen accumulated over that area. Weeds and grasses outgrew the bus stop, and there were reptiles also, vipers also there. So we had always thought that we should clean this bus stop. During the year 2019, the Bharat Gas Agency came to us asking for collaborating us with some activity so that they can project it as the corporate social responsibility. We had actually done everything for that, but at that time it didn't happen because of delayed exams as well as because of incoming of COVID pandemic. So after that, during the last academic year, we genuinely wanted to clean this bus stop. So we contacted them to find whether they are even still interested in collaborating with us. Because we being a women's college, our girls couldn't do it alone because tons and tons of waste and gravel need to be translocated from there. Next slide, please. So here you can see our students, girls in action. Next slide. And the people from Bharat Gas Agency in action. Next slide. So this is a photograph that I took after cleaning, and we were so happy to see that this Madalmukh bus stop was once again functional, fully functional, not only as bus stop, next slide, but also as a place where the workers over there could come and take a little bit of rest. There were so many workers, so many different activities goes on in this area because of its proximity with airport, proximity to airport. Then there is a BrahMos as well as a fire station. So workers are common, so they can also come and sit there for some time. Next slide, please. The college, as well as myself, I am coming from, I'm an assistant professor of environmental sciences. So we believe that to have a very healthy and healthy social life, as well as health and hygienic and well-being, a clean and pristine environment is of utmost necessity. So thank you all for listening to All Saints College. And now I request you to play the video.
Biggest achievements we have had as an NSS unit was, of course, the cleaning of the Madalmukha bus stop. The Madalmukha bus stop earlier was infested with reptiles and was overcome by growth of weeds, and it was not fit to use for the public. However, the NSS unit of All Saints College teamed up with Bharat Gas Agency and cleaned the bus stop and made it fit for use for the public. We are indeed, as a group of volunteers, really happy to see a place that was previously abandoned and unused to transform into this place which is teeming with life, which not only serves as a bus stop but also as a resting place for people, municipal workers who come to clean the roads and the premises.
Thank you so much.
We would like to call our third college for this category, SIS College, Nerul of Arts, Science and Commerce.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. I am Ms. Kamini Thakur.
And I am Shreya Kulkarni.
From SIS Nerul College of Arts, Science and Commerce. We are here to present our work on plastic waste management, which we have done in last academic year. So basically, we know plastic is one of the miraculous material which is created by humans, but due to irresponsible disposal methods of plastic, we started creating pollution of plastic, and it goes up to the extent that we started receiving plastic in our food. We are eating salt that is containing plastic. So we have to be more conscious about disposal method of plastic. So taking this in consideration, we have started this project. Next. Aim of this project is to create awareness among stakeholders about importance of plastic waste recycling to ensure greener and cleaner environment. To fulfill this aim, the objectives: educating and creating awareness among stakeholders regarding change in the disposal of plastic habits of people in collaborating with various governmental and non-governmental organizations. Further, we started collecting clean but waste plastic and then send it for the proper segregation and recycling.
Moving on, here are some of the activities we conducted throughout the year, starting with the awareness program of solid waste management, where the students were made aware about the different types of plastic generated in the environment. Secondly, we had an awareness program about plastic waste recycling, where we had an exhibition of all the recycled plastic products. This helped the students to understand how their small contribution in the right way can help the society in the long term. All of these activities were conducted in collaboration with NMMC's Three Mukti Sangatan, Bisleri Bottles for Change and Parle Agro. The major initiatives were taken by the NSS unit and the BMS department of the SIS Nerul. We conducted many plastic collection drives where the students were asked to bring in waste plastic from their household as well as the surroundings. Many of the students pitched to the hotels around their surroundings for the plastic waste and brought to the college for the recycling agencies. After the recycling plastic collection drive, we sent the plastic waste to these recycling agency on the dates. The main aim of this collection drive was to not only collect plastic, but also make people aware about the proper way of disposing the plastic. Moving on, collectively, we were able to collect 718 kgs of plastic throughout the year and send to the cleaning agencies. However, our journey doesn't end here. An MOU was signed with the Sri Mukti Sangatan for all the SIS management institutions for plastic waste management. SIS management has taken upon the policy of single-use plastic-free campus for all the SIS institutes. In conclusion, I would like to say
As a student, this initiative has given me an experiential learning and on sustainability and conservation. I thank the organizers of this event for giving us this opportunity, and we request you to play the video.
Thank you, everyone. Taking this opportunity, I would like to request humbly to the organizers. Today, we are having these bottles with us for water. Kindly collect this properly and send it for recycling. Thank you.
We would like to request IT team to kindly present the video of our fourth college for this category, St. Joseph College for Women, Kerala.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sister Binsi John, Assistant Professor in Physics and NSS Program Officer of St. Joseph's College for Women, Alappuzha, Kerala. It's my great pleasure to represent our college for the Bhavishya Bharat National Award Festival for Social Work for Colleges under the category of Best Social Initiatives for Environmental Sustainability. And I'm very happy to say the Harithalayam project is being selected as one of the innovative projects under this category. Harithalayam is a dream project when NSS is concerned with an aim to translate our sustainability into action. It's a practice every year under the name Krishikota. When we began this project, the only thing in our mind was to know ourselves, to know our limitations, to sustain what we have for ourselves and for the future generation, especially to sustain the environment and utilize the resources to the maximum. Our institution, St. Joseph's, is located in the heart of Alappuzha with very, very limited space with buildings all over. So we started this, and you will not believe that we just began with 1.5 cents. Partially, we expanded this project to our community. So we reached out to our project to our participatory village with 1,000 vegetable saplings, reaching out to 250 houses. The project did not stop here, and I'm very happy to say that an idea came from the part of the students, and on the basis initiated a new small beautiful project, Kunnikayiloru Kandari. And we were successful to distribute 50 packets of Thai chili. We call it as Kandari to the little ones in the village to impart this noble culture. As a second phase of the project in the same year, we distributed 200 rambutan fruit saplings to our own students, reaching out to 200 families in our college itself. And one of the main added objective was to bring more birds to our area and to enjoy good, healthy fruits from their own trees. So we have reached out to the neighboring schools with medicinal plants. The highlight of this project is a kind of sustainable resolution that all our special occasions, ceremonies inaugurated with planting fruit trees in the limited space, and we aspire a small fruit forest in our campus too. Careers, which is a must for us, was the next focus for us to make it to reach to the maximum houses without any poisonous fertilizers. As a part, we managed to distribute curry leaf saplings to the students on the World Environmental Day. Clean India campaign is the next major project for the environmental sustainability with a motto to reach out to our own students, to the neighboring schools, to the society as a whole. The need of Sujitha mission through different projects like Nirmala Nagaram, Nirmala Bhavanam, Azhagode Alapura, Clean India campaign, Swachh Sarveshan in collaboration with municipality. And for this, we have organized different programs like flash mobs, surveys, cleaning campaigns, beach clean, etc. Health stands next to the environment and cleanliness. So we initiated a project, Dengue Hartal, during the monsoon season, and we observed a dry day on all Fridays in the campus. We also encourage our students to participate in various nature and disaster management camp in and outside the campus. Aquatica project with a motto to grow and prosper with the environment. This is an entrepreneurship skill development program where students cultivate culture fish, tilapia, and which is for sale. And so here I present a vision on the environmental sustainability that is to begin from ourselves to utilize whatever we have and to sustain it for those who come behind us. Thank you.
We would now like to call our fifth college for this category. Shikshan Prasarak Mandals, Kankavli College, Kankavli.
Hello everyone. According to Hindu religious thoughts, life and body generated from Pancha Mahabhutas, including Prithvi, Aap, Tej, Vayu, Akash. That means earth, water, fire, air and sky. The purity of these Pancha Mahabhutas is affected by the routine of our society. Overpopulation, human greed and the rise of resource exploitation badly affect the quality of air, water and soil. In turn, we are facing problems like flood, drought, landslides, tsunamis and health related issues. As a youth and volunteer, we are with the platform of National Service Scheme and Nature's Club along with the local governance for environmental sustainability initiated a small project from last 3 years with title SERVE, acronyms for soil, air, resource and water. I, Harshada, along with my friend Kasturi, presenting the idea behind SERV. All activities with the SERV project are conducted along with the local community and try to conserve natural resources, so it suits our tagline, everything along with everyone. Project initiated with basic objectives like conservation of biodiversity and resources, training people for proper utilization of resources, maintaining the quality of soil, water and air, and making climate good for other species. Next. Action and plans are initiated by the college to minimize solid waste generation. Generated waste is treated at ground zero only. Campus operated with the strict guidelines which prohibit one-use products, plastic wrappers, as well as polythene bags. Generated solid is first sorted and then possible amount of them is placed to recycle. Organic waste is treated with the vermicomposting or simple composting process. Generated compost pits used for the campus plantation drive. 2 vermicompost units and one simple compost unit were established voluntarily at the college. E-waste drives are conducted every 3 months in college and in surrounding territories. From screened e-waste, maximum amount is recycled and the remaining is sought out for the utilization to develop the facilities and infrastructures from the waste. Next. This activity extends to a community with the various conducts such as volunteers prepared cloth bags with used clothes and same bags are distributed in local market. Every year, approximately 900 cloth bags were prepared by volunteers, which in turn benefited more than 400 people. And here's our step towards plastic-free city. Next. For paper production, huge natural resources are exploited. To reduce this exploitation by simple possible tasks, every year, volunteer prepares handmade notebook with leftover blank pages and those handcrafted notebooks were distributed to preliminary school along with the message of environmental conservation. Every year, approximately 1,200 notebooks were prepared by volunteers, which in turn benefited more than 500 students. Next. Throughout the year, multiple plantation drives are conducted by volunteers. Once in the year, major 10 to 15 territory as well as villagers are distributed with plant seedlings with the message of environmental conservation. Next. To improve the quality of water and avoid soil erosion, several Vasundhara dams constructed on major and minor rivers. Those dams serve human beings as well as wild and domestic animals. At the last, to generate the awareness, competitive events for students are conducted, like Create Your Art, which is basis of waste recycle into selfie points and crafts. Also, competitions like designing cloth bags and masks are conducted. Also, some awareness quizzes and plays are conducted on several days, like World Wetland Day, Water Day, Vasundhara Divas, Tiger Day, etc. Thank you so much.
A very good afternoon to all the teachers, principals, students, participants. I hope you have all shared the YouTube link to your college groups. If you have done it, please raise your hand. Thank you so much. So we expect a 10K views by evening. 15 colleges, so each college will have minimum 1,000 students. So 15,000 K views, definitely. We are extremely thankful to all the participants for their passion demonstrated into action through social work. Right from the moment we started thinking about this Bhavishya Bharat National Award Festival for Social Work for Colleges, we faced a lot of challenges, because it was not a intercollegiate thing. We had to reach out to so many states. And I remember when we started calling the colleges, marketing, mailing, a lot of rigorous process we went through. And the teachers and the colleges sitting over here are definitely true demonstration of the passion that they have for social work, especially the sir who came from Manipur. I just want to make a note of him. There were some difficulties he was facing, but then too he made it a point to come all the way from Manipur for showcasing the social work that he is doing. Please clap for sir. I request our Vice Principal, Dr. Mona Mehta, to please come on stage and felicitate Principal Dr. Rajiv Kumar from Manipur. Thank you so much, sir, for your presence. Thank you, ma'am. Mona, ma'am, please stay back for some time. I request the faculties and principal, if the principal is present, of Vivekanand Education Society, the teachers, and maybe one or two students, because you have a huge group I can see, one or two students representatives to come on stage. We really want to appreciate you for your participation, commitment towards the nation, and the efforts you are putting in for the development of this country. I request Mona ma'am to please felicitate them. I request the principal, teachers, and participants from Gujarat Research Society's Hansaraj Jivandas College of Education to be on stage. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, students, for your excellent work. I request the audience to please clap for them once again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I request the teachers from Newman College, Kerala, to be on stage. So we really appreciate the efforts your college is putting in. Please convey our congratulations to the students who are not present today, but they are really a great force to your college. Now I request the teachers, principal, and the student participants of SM Shetty College, to be on stage. Few students. The claps can go on. Thank you so much. I request the participants from the teachers, principal, and students from Dr. BMN College of Home Science to be on stage. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, now we have a format of clapping, so I'm not going to say to clap. Thank you so much. Now I request the teachers, participants, principal from VPMS RZ Shah College to be on stage. Thank you so much for your participation. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Now I request the participants, principal and teachers from HR College to be on stage. Thank you so much for your participation. Now I request the sole participant, but a dynamic participant from All Saints College, Kerala, to be on stage. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your participation. Now I request the participants, teachers and principal from Kankavali College, Sindhudurg to be on stage. Thank you so much, sir, for your participation. The leader of clapping. Thank you so much, Mona ma'am.
We'd like to acknowledge the presence of our president, Shri Hasmukhbhai Rambiya. Can we have a huge round of applause for him? And our honorary secretary, Shri Digun Upadhyay ji. A huge round of applause for him too. Thank you for being amongst us.
Bhavishya Bharat National Award Festival for Social Work for Colleges saw tremendous participation in its very first year. We had 85 colleges participating from all over India, from 15 different states to union territories, and we had more than 120 entries. And this was the real motivation and a driving force for the organizing committee of Bhavishya Bharat, walking today towards tomorrow. I sincerely want to thank all the colleges and all the participants. As I said, your efforts are really, really great. And now it is time to value your efforts As I said, your good work must go on. It's not the trophies, it's not the prizes that's going to matter, but let the good efforts go on for years. And next year also we want to see your colleges participating in the award ceremony. Now I hand over the hosting to the students.
We would now like to call upon our judges. Our first judge is a research scholar, a media ecologist, an author, and the principal of St. Paul's Institute of Communication Education for Women. He has written books in English as well as Tamil, and have helped conduct several national level and few international seminars. So we kindly request Father Dr. Plevendran Irudayasamy to come on stage.
Good afternoon to you all. I really appreciate the presence of the management, the director, the principal, vice principal, principals and vice principals from other colleges, faculty members, and dear students. It is a wonderful idea to present our activities in public, especially from NSS unit. Bhavishya Bharat is a wonderful idea emerged from this college, Nagidas Khandwala College, and it is spread to many other colleges in India. I really appreciate the management, staff, and students of this college who have thought about this aspect. And just to comment about the performance, as Professor Nelson said, we cannot put it in paper what we do in our society. And we are here to judge the activities done by you throughout the year, perhaps many years. And this has been well organized in the sense 3 different categories have been identified, and I was told that a proper assessment has been done, and from 169 entries, today we have 15 entries shortlisted. So it has been well organized and properly assessed. And on this final day of judgment, so I really appreciate your presence and participation. Just a few thoughts of your presentation. The first thought is about your interest in showcasing all your activities. All the 3 categories, whether it is women empowerment or best initiative or any other category. So your presence and the interest that you have shown is great. And also the involvement of the students for the projects that you have been interested was excellent. And all the 15 colleges have shown great involvement. And also the activities that we conduct in our college go beyond our classroom lectures. So that itself is of great appreciation, is meant to be appreciated. So the thought process and the way it is arranged and the way it is presented today, everything went on well. Just a few also, some inputs that you can carry on as you continue with your activities, as Professor Nelson said. The first one is, it's one thing that we do activities in our colleges, but the other thing, a competition like this, it is better to highlight one project and, showcase that project and give the details of that project. For example, in our colleges, we conduct a number of activities, especially under NSS unit. But a competition like this, when categories are identified, it is better that we showcase, one activity and, tell about that activity. So there's a chance of getting prize. The second thought which came to my mind was, yes, we do wonderful activities in our college under NSS unit, but it is entirely different when it is presented here. In the form of visuals and the way we present here. So the presentation matters a lot, okay? So if you can concentrate on your presentation, it would be great. So I stop with this. I'm sure that other judges also will have their views. So thank you so much, first of all, organizing this event, and secondly, for your participation and showing interest. Thank you and all the best.
Now I request our President Rambia sir to please come on stage and felicitate our first judge. Now I request Digant sir to please come on stage and felicitate our second judge, Dr. Dinesh Kumar. Before that, sir, you will speak.
Thank you, Nelson. I'm sure that I'm not really going to help your anxiety one bit. But still, the quality of the presentation and the work that has been done have really compelled me to reflect on a couple of points. And I must admit that we had a real tough time judging. And at the end of this difficult business of, uneasy business of judging, I always decline to be a judge in many places. And the reason being, there are so many people to judge a judge. So I'm quite mindful of this pitfall of being a judge. But then having been forced to be one, what we learned, I'm sure my friends and my fellow judges will also agree with that point. When it comes to social work, there are no losers. There are no winners or losers. I believe that there are only champions. And that way, all of you are champions. And I'm sure today, the organizers also have been very strategic in doing it in such a way that all of you will get one prize or the other. So be assured about that. Secondly, I believe a kind of a competition or a gathering, I would rather call it like a gathering, like this it's a kind of a collaboration in social work. We are looking at the collaboration in social work. What I am taking away is at least a bag full, or I would say a cartload of ideas, which I could probably implement in my college. So that's my private gain, a very personal gain in this. And secondly, I think in your limited hours of being here, interacting with other colleges and the faculty and also the students, we would have come to know that one of the major purposes of this competition is to build a network of socially inclined colleges and people. And I'm sure you must have connected across the institutional boundaries. So that's another big takeaway. I also found a very interesting factor that many colleges had taken the college to be the community or the society. because most of the activities are rooted in the college. So charity must begin at home anyway. But I would also like impel some of you to look at an immediate society at least, because every institution has its own immediate society. And we could extend that to the immediate society as well. That would rather broaden our idea of what a community is all about. There is something that I always call as an immediate community for every institution. And we should be accountable, and we should also be quite inclined to that community. The third factor is about how does one empathize? Social work comes with this very quality that's called affect, A-F-F-E-C-T, affect theory. There is something called affect theory also, which is about how does one empathize and how do we as social workers enable others to identify with the problems and emotions of other people. And this ability is an immense, I could see, in almost all the presentations. And we were rather guided by 3 or 4 factors. Primarily, impact. Impact is how many people are impacted by an activity, whether it is 3 or whether it is 300 or 3,000. Impact really matters in a country like India, because we are so-called, we are the so-called third world and the overpopulated country. So I think any social work should be defined. One of the parameters to define is impact, the number of people who are affected or involved, both. Then we were looking into the strategic smartness of the project. We were also looking at the extraordinary implementation that these projects have. And then the leadership attributes that an activity churns out in the process, and also the kind of values that they propagate. So these were some of the parameters with which we were trying to judge and do that. And I'm sure that when we eventually marked, that we didn't vary too much. And also I must tell you, confession, now that the result will also come, the difference between first and the second is just a matter of half a mark. Probably we were going into fraction, not even whole numbers. So you can imagine how stiff the competition was. And also I must put on record that the time was very relative. We have not penalized anybody, any team, for overshooting or not having enough time and leaving the PPT incomplete. Because the values and these merits could be visible. They were all visible, so we could get. Now, a couple of words about, making the whole exercise a little more meaningful is one about, I think, the presentation skills, the kind of language that we mobilize when we present. Because when we speak, that should be a pleasant surprise for the people. And that's where social workers very often take a back seat. They're good in action, but then they need a little more training in showcasing what they are doing. So that's something that all of you can work upon. And also to consider and stretch even the definition of stakeholders in social work. It's not just one of them. I liked almost all the projects. There was one project on cleaning the bus stop. You must have heard that. The students were involved, teachers were involved, people probably were also involved. And I would rather say that even the bus owners should be involved in that. Correct? Because they get the business when the bus stop is clean. Just a kind of a tip, that's all. But I really enjoyed the whole process. And we were not nitpicking on anything anyway. That was not our business. Again, for us, it was a great learning process. And I'm sure my fellow judges will also agree with that. And thank you so much. And I must thank the management, the principal, the director, and most importantly, Nelson. Nelson holds a very close place in my heart because he is my PhD student also. I have been the rarest distinction of guiding Nelson. So thank you so much.
Now I request Digan sir to please felicitate Dinesh sir. like, okay. We'll do it definitely. Okay. I have a lot to speak about him. He's my PhD guide. One of the best teachers I met in my life, I would say. Now I request Mona ma'am to please come on stage. And felicitate our third judge, Mr. Sridatta Suresh Haldankar.
Good afternoon, everyone. It was rightly said that every judge is to be introduced, So I'm here to introduce Haldankar sir. Normally, have you any time you heard that the president of a trust, of an educational trust, agrees to become a judge? I think it's the first time. Thank you very much, sir, for accepting to be the judge. When you say judge, there is no first, second, third judge. Judges are judges. They are equally. Only calling was first, second, and third. He is the president of Chetana Education Society, Bandra East. And he is fond of education. I think I can see a lot of change in Chetana Education Trust, and he took over as the president. And his passion for music, I think it is fabulous. Yeah, I don't know whether you can sing something, whether to entertain the people. I think that would be a real honor for all the students to listen, and all the people who are assembled here to listen to your singing. If you can sing.
We will have a special program for that.
Oh, wow. That is something wonderful. But abhi 2 minute ke liye? Okay. That's my ignorance about the music and, singing, and especially with ragas and rhythms and everything. My knowledge is zero in that. So, but I'm really honored, sir, by your acceptance. I never thought that when I told you, you will accept it, because when we look at president of an educational trust, the way we look at it is such a high level, but you are so humble and so down to earth. We are really honored to have you here. Thank you very much, sir. Keep doing the good work. Your institution will definitely flourish like anything with person like you, at the helm of the office. Thank you very much. On behalf of all of you, I express my sincere welcome, hearty welcome, and sincere thanks, both packed in one packet, and give it to you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Especially thanks to the management of Khandwala College. The president, sir, has come over here. Nancy Jose is there. She is the director. And all faculty members, principal, vice principal, and of course the students who participated in this quiz. Actually, we got the autonomy, and for that, I always appreciate Dr. Nancy Jose, who was the inspirer for getting this autonomy to our college. She was after us. 10 years back, she came to my college, and she said, you should get the autonomy. And we got a very good principal, Dr. Mahesh Chandra Joshi, who was to come to this event but could not come to some other activity. So I will thank Dr. Nancy Jose for this particular thing. Because of her, we could get the autonomy. And also this year, our college was selected. Sorry, thank you. Our college was selected as the best college amongst all 500 colleges of the urban area. That was an honor for the Chetna Education Trust, and our principal worked like anything day and night to get this award. So thanks to Principal Sir, Dr. Mahesh Chandra Joshi. Please have a good clap for them. Secondly, my father was a very well-known classical vocalist. He was Padma Bhushan, and he was given a title of Maharashtra Gandharva. So I also sing. So I told director madam that your college anthem was too good. And I appreciated for that anthem. And I said it was based on Rak Shankara. Even the claps from the NSS students were in tal. Every time when they clapped, it was in a tal. So we see this from the musical ground. So thanks to them also, and thanks to everybody. Dr. Nancy Jones was after me to see this institute, but I could not come all these years. But it was in my fate that she told me to come for this event. So automatically I came over here. And thanks to Nancy Jose madam, management of this institute, principals, vice principal, all faculties, and the students. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
At Nagindas Khandwala College, we always believe in feedback, suggestions, ideas. I believe Bhavishya Bharat National Award Festival was also a platform for getting new ideas, suggestions from so many different colleges. So now I request from each category, one college voluntarily, a teacher to come forward and quickly share the feedback in just 1 minute. No timer, just 1 minute. From each category, one teacher. Thank you so much. This is the first category? Yeah. Vivekanand. From second category of awards, also one person, and third category of awards, one person.
Only one word. This is Dr. Hina Ganatra from Vivekanand Education Society's Arts, Science and Commerce College, Autonomous, Chembur. I just will say only one word. This award should go to the Nagindas Khandwala College. I feel that because I have seen very catchy name they have shown us in the video. I was just reading the name and I was just finding what will be the activity, like Patang. Then I see her activity is very good. Then I see Pragati. Then I see, and I have suggested some name also, that is Prem. It is you have already given to us. So P and the Prem, Thank you, sir. And this award, I think I should highly appreciate your efforts. So this award should we go to you, sir.
From second category, thank you, ma'am. We will also be happy if Sir, Rajiv sir from Manipur, you've come all the way from Manipur and colleges from Kerala. One representative from Kerala to come for feedback also.
Thank you, Dr. Nelson, and thank you to everybody. I'm from Dr. BMN College of Home Science, and I think you have made us feel very, very special today, right from the student volunteers who have greeted us at the gate with their smiles and their floral bouquets, to treating us as, you know, one of your own, having to seat us down and give us all the refreshments. Thank you so much for organizing such a function. And while announcing this competition, we were very apprehensive as a college, because we're a home science college. And social empowerment to us is empowerment of women's education. So this competition has given us a rethinking of the term empowerment. And I'm sure henceforth, when we take our activities forward, it will be with the learning that we take from this institution. So thank you very much, Dr. Nelson, and to the committee for inviting us.
Dr. Rajiv Kumar, Principal from Manipur.
Thank you so much for giving me another chance to speak out. This is perhaps the first institution who has invited me 3 to 4 days before I arrive here. Because they have been calling by changing different names from all students, and this must be the mastermind of Dr. Nelson. So he is a very capable leader, and I must thank, because I am here today, because in spite of my hectic schedule, I just pray that I must visit. Under his one call, I decided that I should book my ticket. So this is the beauty of this institute, and I find the strength of this pillar is very strong, and I could see the hospitality. Since I arrived in the airport, the students are here just to guide me and take me to the hotel. Then I was served, and I was like guided. Like I don't know. I'm seeing this like a heaven to me, and this is beautiful. And this will go on because your leadership is wonderful. This institute will fly high. Thank you so much.
From Kerala and Sindhudurg, we also have one sir, Dr. Suresh Patil. We will also want your feedback.
Hello, this is Boni Bose from Newman College, Kerala. So actually, we came for the program because of the passion we have towards the social work. And so when I came here, I was a bit overwhelmed, like I am coming from a college which has got higher accreditation than NAC, because our sister concern, Nirmala College, we were in the top position. We got a 3.73 CGPA mark for the NAC accreditation. But once I stepped into our NK College, that glittering things have been broken here, because I understood that I have to learn a lot of things from here. It's not only the social program, but the organizing committee and the organizing, how well you have organized the program. So actually, yeah. So I am going back to Kerala with taking lot of inputs and lot of things from here, because I was discussing with our HOD that we have to implement these things in our college. We are top in the NAC position, but still we have to learn a lot of things from the college like NK College. So that's what the feedback I have to tell, and especially a salute and hats off to the volunteers and the organizing team. I actually wonder how the students are doing their hospitality work, how the students can be this much down to the earth. So special salute to the students and the volunteers team in the hospitality session. And the director, the principal, the vice principal, how cordially they have welcomed us, how cordially they have treated us. And finally, a special thanks and congratulations to the man behind this program, that is our Nelson sir. So I'm pretty sure that even though for the next time, I'm pretty sure that you will continue the program. Even if we are not selected in the first 15, surely we'll visit the program and we'll be sitting on the audience side. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Suresh Patil from Sindhudurg, Kankavali College. Thank you so much, sir, for your presence. And the students also are there, right? 2 or 3 students. Thank you so much.
First of all, I would like to say thank you to the Nelson sir for giving me opportunity to give a very short feedback. जब हमें पहली बार इनसे कॉल आया था कि कुछ कंपटीशन है भविष्य भारत बोल के, अब अगर आपके पास कोई पिक्स है, आपने अगर कुछ काम किया है तो प्लीज़ भेज दीजिए. और वो टाइम पे आई हैव अ लॉट ऑफ वर्क, फिर भी उन्होंने बार बार कॉल किया. उसके बाद मैंने 10-15 पिक्स सेंड किए, उसके बाद उन्होंने फिर से बार बार कॉल किया और मुझे भी यकीन नहीं हो रहा था कि इतने कमिटेड लोग यहाँ पे कैसे हैं. मुझे आज सुबह जब मैं माला स्टैंड पर पूछा तो वहाँ पे वो स्टूडेंट हमारी राह देख रहे थे. उन्होंने हमें पिक किया, घर पे लेकर गए, उन्होंने हमें मीन्स यहाँ पे आने के बाद फेलिसिटेट किया. सो इट्स अ वेरी नाइस गेस्चर. और ऐसी जो एक्टिविटी हो रही है, ये एक्टिविटी के वजह से जो सोसाइटी है, उस सोसाइटी में जो कॉलेज का नाम है, वो नाम सिर्फ मुंबई में ही नहीं बल्कि पूरे हमारी कंट्री में पहुँचेगा. हमें यहाँ पे आने के बाद बहुत सारे दोस्त मिले, हमने उनसे कम्युनिकेट किया. सो थैंक यू फॉर ऑल दिस एक्टिविटी. थैंक यू फॉर वॉलंटियर्स, डैनियल सर एंड कॉलेज. Thank you.
Now I request the strongest force of our institution. They are on stage. They are going to be handing over the awards to the colleges. And all of you are going to get rewards anyways from God. For all the good efforts you're putting in. Man can only give awards. But God gives rewards. So don't be satisfied with awards. You have a greater reward waiting from God. I request Digant sir and Rampiya sir to be on stage. And one by one we'll be calling out the winners of each category. For category 1, Best Social Initiative. For category 1, Best Social Initiative, the consolation prize goes to Hansaraj College. Hansaraj College, please come on stage. Ma'am, please wait. We also have a memento for you. Please wait. The second consolation goes to SD College. They are not here. They had sent the recordings since they couldn't make it. So we can clap for them. The second runner-up for the best social initiative. The second runner-up for the best social initiative The award goes to SIS College. The national award winner for the best social initiative goes to Newman College, Kerala. The best social initiative award 2022 in Bhavishya Bharat, Walking Today Towards Tomorrow, goes to Newman College, Kerala. The first runner-up for the best social initiative goes to Vivekanand Education Society. The first runner-up for the best social initiative at Bhavishya Bharat National Award Festival for Social Work for Colleges goes to Vivekanand Education Society.
Hello everyone, myself Shraddha Tiwari. I just want to showcase our project in 2 lines. क्योंकि हिंदी दिवस है इसीलिए हिंदी में जिन्होंने पढ़ने का सपना छोड़ दिया था, जिन्होंने पढ़ने का सपना छोड़ दिया था, आज उन हाथों ने फिर से कलम पकड़ा है. That is what exactly our project is doing. Thank you so much.
The second category of awards, Best Social Initiative for Environment Sustainability. In that, the consolation prize goes to All Saints College, Kerala. All Saints College, Kerala. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your passion. The second consolation prize goes to Institute of Rural Education, Manipur. Thank you so much, sir. The second runner-up for the best social initiative for environment sustainability goes to Saint Joseph College, Kerala. They are not present. We can clap for them. The winner for the best social initiative for environment sustainability, the award goes to SIS College. Bhavishya Bharat, Walking Today Towards Tomorrow, National Award for the Best Social Initiative for Environment Sustainability goes to SIS College. The first runner-up for the best social initiative for environment sustainability, the award goes to Kankavali College, Sindhudurg. The first runner-up for the best social initiative for environment sustainability goes to Kankavali College, Sindhudurg. The last category of awards, the best social initiative for women empowerment and girl child education. The consolation prize goes to SMES College. SMES College. The next consolation prize goes to SM Shetty College. The second runner-up for the best social initiative for women empowerment and girl child education goes to BMN College. The second runner-up for the best social initiative for women empowerment and girl child education goes to BMN College. The winner for the best social initiative for women empowerment and girl child education at Bhavishya Bharat, Walking Today Towards Tomorrow, the award goes to HR College. The National Award for the Best Social Initiative for Women Empowerment and Girl Child Education at Bhavishya Bharat, Walking Today Towards Tomorrow, goes to HR College. The first runner-up for the Best Social Initiative for Women Empowerment and Girl Child Education goes to RZ Shah College. RZ Shah College. I request the dignitaries to please take the seat. And Mona ma'am.
I think everybody is happy. Felicitation function is over. But you know, the main felicitation is still remaining. I want to take this opportunity to felicitate the main person behind this entire award ceremony. That is Dr. Nelson Daniel. I want to felicitate him on 2 counts. One is he just acquired his PhD under the guideship of Dr. Dinesh Nair. And secondly, for making this day possible with his wonderful team of students and his 24/7 effort to make change, social change. And that's his motto, and that's the work he is doing. So I request the principal, Dr. Maushami Datta, to felicitate Dr. Nelson Daniel.
I hope you all understood why I am very empowered in this college. Okay, the picture speaks it all. I have 3 dynamic leaders, authorities who give me all the instructions, guidance, support, motivation every day, every single day to keep doing my best. And I always keep saying the college quality policy says building a harmonious work culture and motivating everybody to contribute their best. And I believe in that quality policy very firmly. And every day I step into this college, I ensure that I do my best for the students and to make this campus the best campus in the world.
Thank you, Nelson. I'm here to propose the vote of thanks It's 2:20. I know everybody must be very, very hungry. But thank you for smiling and looking as fresh as the time we started the function. Social work. We talk about it so many times in so many different fashions. But there are very few people who genuinely do it. And we have all champions, like Sir said, sitting in this auditorium. So first, a huge round of applause to all the champions who have taken up social work. Constituting a national award for social work and giving it such a beautiful name like Bhavishya Bharat, I think increases the value of the award in its whole self. Because if we want the Bhavishya to be good, aaj kaam karna padega. And that is what the award is all about. Without a management that believes in it, believes in an idea, you know, they say an idea can change your life, and the management believes in ideas. Without their support, this would not have been possible. So I'd like to thank the president, Shri Hasmukh Bhai Rambia. A huge round of applause. NSS, NCC, where is it? The clap for our president for letting us do this function, letting us have an award function. A huge round of applause for the president. Our honorary secretary, Shri Digan Bhai Upadhyay, again for being that pillar of strength and always motivating us to do better. Sir, thank you so much for always encouraging us. Autonomous, lots of colleges over here are talking about being autonomous, and they're extremely proud with the power that autonomy gives you. I think that power of autonomy comes to us from our director, ma'am, Dr. Mrs. Nancy Jose, who lets us execute things with complete autonomy. Ma'am, thank you for the freedom that you give in execution. I think without ma'am's blessings and vision, this would not have been possible. And NSS, don't let me down here. You have to keep on clapping, huh? Yeah, NSS clap, please, for Dr. Mrs. Nancy Jose. Can we have an... Our principal, ma'am, Professor Dr. Maushmi Datta, is a ball of energy, you know. She has so much energy and she wants to do so much. I think it's always inspiring to see ma'am doing different things, and that always keeps us going. So thank you, ma'am, for all the support that you render in. Okay, one thing when I was looking at the presentations, I was saying to myself, thank God I'm not a judge. Right? If it is a half, quarter mark, a difference, the difference is very, very minute. The judges did a very, very brilliant job, not only in judging, but they identified parameters which you should focus on. Each judge brought their own skill. So I'd like to thank all the judges for taking out time, being amongst us, and giving the right judgment. Because if the right judgment doesn't happen, I think our award function doesn't have value. So thank you all the judges for that. Dr. Kumar, who is Nelson's guide, father, who is amongst us today, and a sir from Chetna Institute. All a big thank you to you for being a part of judging the awards. Of course, the heart of any function happens to be the organizers. And if the organizers don't have a great leader, the event is going to fall flat. So I think a lot of credit, in fact 99% of the credit, goes to Dr. Nelson Daniel, leading it with his wonderful team. A huge round of applause. You know, I was talking to Nelson once, and Nelson mentioned, ma'am, there is no award for social work. So that's why I constituted this award. Brilliant idea. Yes, yes. NSS clap for Nelson sir and his entire team of volunteers. Principals, vice principals, faculty, students who have come from different colleges. You're all winners today. Sir has given everybody a prize. Huh? That's very nice. I love such functions. And he spoke about a very, very deep thing, that is award and reward. I think that will remain in our hearts, right? So we look forward to that reward that we get from God, because that's the ultimate that you can get. But I think you have to take your social initiatives to a greater height. That is what you have to walk back from Bhavishya Bharat, right? Take it to greater heights, and it should have greater impact. That is what I feel you should be left with the desire to, explode and take. It should reach maximum people. Thank you for being amongst us, and thank you for all the appreciation that you have thrown our way. So huge round of applause for all the participants who have been a part of this award function today. NSS clap for the participants. NSS students also deserve a clap, right? I mean, they've clapped for so many people, but we want to clap for you guys for doing such a fabulous job. This is social work in the true sense, right? They continue doing what they believe in. I'd like to thank all the student volunteers of Khandwala College who have been working day in, day out, taking out time, treating the college as their home, and working relentlessly. I think without you guys, this event would not have been possible. So thank you so much for the kind of hard work that you have put in. Sometimes appreciation is a very, very small word, but we genuinely appreciate the efforts that you have put in. Thank you all for your contribution, dear students. So many colleges applied, 183, 193. 186 colleges. Sometimes not so many students turn up in class as many colleges applied. Okay, that screening process must have been tedious. And there were 3 judges who were screening the process. Renu ma'am, Chetan Mathur sir, Wilson, thank you for going through all that and getting us the best over here. I think without your efforts, that would not have been possible. Thank you very much. I think I've thanked everybody. I just leave you with one thought in mind. Social work should be done every day, and let's make small differences in life. We are not looking for big changes. If we all do small things, cumulatively, it's going to be a big difference. Have a great day and continue whatever you're doing. Thank you very much.
I also want to appreciate the 3 judges, who took one entire day. I remember it was the 9th or 8th. One entire day, a 9th, they sat from morning till late evening, going through every single college, going through every single PPT, reports, presentations, and they made it a point that time was never a factor for them. They sat till late evenings to select the best 15 colleges who are present today. I request Chetan Mathur sir, Renu ma'am, and Wilson sir to please come on stage. I request the hospitality committee to felicitate them. Moshmi ma'am, Mona ma'am, and Ansi ma'am. Yeah. Now, all the colleges, I hope you see this banner. It is for you. So after each college, whichever prize you get doesn't matter. You have to come over here with your participants, take a photograph after the national anthem, not now. Okay, and we'll be sending that photo to you. You can send it across to all your friends. We're going to promote it on our Instagram stories, pages, Facebook, our nk.bhavishyabharat Instagram page. So no colleges will leave. Each college will come. And I also request the teachers to come after the national anthem on stage for photograph sessions. But before all of that, after the national anthem, my organizing committee will quickly come for a photograph session with the dignitaries. I request the IT team to play the national anthem. Everyone please rise.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
The organizing committee, please come on stage for a quick photograph. After that, I will be calling one college. Quickly, you will come on stage, take the photograph, and go for the lunch in our college canteen. Vivekanand College, be ready for the photograph. Vivekanand College. Newman College. Ma'am. Newman College. Newman College, ma'am wants a photograph with you. Your lunch is ready in a college canteen. After the photograph, you can all move towards the canteen. Vivekanand College. All Saints College, ma'am, please come forward. All Saints College. All Saints College. Yeah. We have sir from sir. HJ College. Hansaraj College. Hansaraj College. If you call me, I'll come. SIS College. SIS College. SMES College be ready. SMES College after SIS College. This photograph is very important. You will get to know tomorrow. College? Okay. SMES College, right? Hello. BMN College or SM Shetty? Who is ready? SM Shetty. BMN College. Whoever comes first towards my right, I'll call their name. All the best for all the endeavors. Keep giving your best. BMN College. RZ Shah College. RZ Shah College. Everybody is a winner. See you coming on stage. Everybody is a winner. RZ Shah College. After this, HR College. HR College after this. HR College. All the best, man. I will come. Which college is pending now? Any college? All Saints College, SIS College. Kankavali College. Thank you, Neil. Kankavali College, Sindhudurg.